What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Savannah and I love making Dollar Tree DIYs. Now I know we've been into Christmas, but I wanted to take a step back and do this awesome fall DIY with you guys. I've been looking for these pumpkins everywhere and I finally found them. So I loved how this turned out and I just wanted to put it all in one video. My friends from Mom Vic sent me this cool hot glue gun to try out and use, and I want to let you guys know how I like it. It has two settings. One is 120 watts and one is 80 watts. It can be cordless. It is not battery, so the longer you leave it plugged in, the longer you can leave it cordless, which I thought was super cool. And then they also sent me these really cool finger protectors as well. Now I do have my Dollar Tree ones, but those are very thick and these are more thin, so it feels like you don't have anything covering your finger. So I'm going to be trying that out with this video, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think at the end, and I will leave that link down below. You're gonna need 6 of these plastic trick-or-treat pumpkins, and I am using spray paint. I don't recommend getting the cheap Walmart spray paint. Grab 2 colors or 1 color of a really good spray paint. Even with really good, it's only $4. And then I sprayed floor white and 2 of that like hunter kind of green forest color. And then I'm taking my brown wax Waverly chalk paint and I'm going in the creases to give my pumpkins a little more dimension. And I am downstairs because 1, my husband is at work, so I'm at home with the kids and I really wanted to get this video out for you guys. And 2, because this will not fit in my frame upstairs in my craft room. So once that's all done, you're gonna start taking these Dollar Tree leaves. I've had these forever, and I kind of want to just spruce up this, like these pumpkins. Do this before we move to the Spanish moss, because we want it to look like the moss is on top of the leaves, kind of. So you can use any kind of leaves you want. I know Dollar Tree has some fall leaves out, maybe still. They usually do have these, but they're not in like the seasonal section. They're more back in the floral section where the crafts are and stuff. So I just start taking these little leaves off and kind of just gluing them in spots that I thought was cute. I didn't really worry about the back of the pumpkin when I did my brown lines, because those are the faces and I don't want my faces to show. If you do, that's totally cool. And if you're like OCD and you feel like every little crack needs to be colored in, you can do that as well. And then I'm taking my antique Waverly chalk paint and I'm just kind of dry brushing these leaves just to give them kind of a brown, like they're turning kind of look. I felt like the green was super bright, so I did kind of want to dull those down. And I loved that look. It looked super good. So next we're taking the Spanish moss. Once you got as many leaves on there as you want, I start taking the Spanish moss and just wrapping it around the cracks just to give it like a fuller look. And that's why I wanted to do the leaves first, so that it does cover up where we hot glued those. And you can do it as thick, as full as you want, but I thought this was a really nice touch. You can also use nautical rope. I've seen people use that, but I kind of like this because it looks almost like hay. So I loved that. So next I'm just going through and touching things up. I added a few more leaves in like these sprig kind of leaves. And you can see I'm using my hot glue gun. I actually had it plugged in over there and I was able to unplug it, bring it over, and I would say I could use it for about a good 5 minutes. It let me do all of my touch-ups and everything. I love this. I cannot wait to use it in future DIYs, and I will definitely link that down below for you guys. And it's priced fairly well. So I'm just going, like I said, I'm just going through, touching it up. I do add these like sprig kind of green. I've used them before. They're from, I think, Dollar General. And then I just put floral in the top, a bunch of like greenery and fall floral. And then I move outside. I clean off my porch. And then if you don't have any urns, you don't worry about it. You can set these on the ground. They would be super cute. You can make your own. These were like $20, I think, at Home Depot. But I already had these. And then I'm taking my pumpkins and I'm setting them in the middle of each one, and I filled it up to the top with like dirt. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but put rocks in the bottom pumpkin because you don't want it to tip over or anything like that, and you want it to kind of be weighted down. And then I take the rest of my fall leaves, which I was so excited I finally got to use, and I just start sticking them in the bottom of the dirt to make it look like it's kind of sprouting from the bottom of the pumpkin. And it turned out so great. And then I took the rest of my leftover leaves and just tucked those in as well. And that is it, guys. I am obsessed. I love how these turned out. I cannot believe I made these from just dollar items. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you gonna try it? And if you do, tag me on Instagram, SavvyCraftsWithSavannah. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We have so much coming, another giveaway coming up, and we will see you next time.